Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, the 23rd of June, 2022. It is 11:30 a.m., which means it is time once again for our Midday Mindful Moment. That's right. Here we are, joining together once again. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz, the minister here at Unity of Tucson, and this is the opportunity we take to engage in some consistency with our spiritual practice by doing it every single weekday at 11:30. Why are we doing this? Well, when we are consistent in our spiritual practice, life just gets better all around. So that's what we're here to do, make life better together. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. Now, you may notice that I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing yesterday. That's because I had to make an appointment for this time on this day. And so I am not able to be with you live. So this is pre-recorded, but here we are, joined together virtually anyway. Isn't it awesome how technology is allowing me to be in two places at once? I love it. I do want to offer this reminder, which is to say, you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence with the world. Keep doing that. So today, I was inspired by some consideration. And one of the things is you're going to hear something that I say not infrequently. And it's just the thing that I needed to be reminded of today. And that is the power of affirmations to both show you what is working and what isn't working, and why things may not be working in your life. And so what is an affirmation? First of all, let's talk about what an affirmation is. An affirmation is a statement in the first person present tense that is positive, that is affirming, right? That is forward moving and evolutionary for some people. So for instance, I am infinitely abundant. That's an affirmation. I am magnificent is an affirmation. There are many ways that we can structure affirmations and use them in our lives. And it's a great spiritual practice if it is something that resonates for you. And that's the thing. One of the things I always talk about is when it comes to all of this, when it comes to spiritual practice, technique is anything that works. So if affirmations are a technique that works for you, awesome. If it doesn't work for you, awesome. You get to make the determination. Now, why do I say affirmations are a way that we can that we can begin to understand what isn't working for us? Well, one thing to pay very close attention to when we state our affirmations is what's happening in the back of our mind. If I state, I am magnificent, and there's a little voice in the back of my mind going, no, you're not. That's the voice to become aware of. That's the voice to listen to. And I know I say this all the time, but like I said, sometimes I need the reminder. So I offer the reminder to you to be aware of what that voice is saying. It's a listening exercise. We listen to our environment, we listen to the things around us, we listen to ourselves, and then we listen to what we think about what we're saying. So it's a deeper level of listening and understanding what's actually happening at the level of the belief system, because that's what's active. If I say I am magnificent, that is a thought. Oh, look, there's my formula. That's a thought. The belief may be saying, no, you're not. Well, the belief is exponentially affecting the thought. And all of that's being exponentially affected by feelings. And so if the belief counteracts the thought, then the quality of our life is affected. And so part of the power of affirmations is to embody them to such a degree that both belief and feeling are in alignment with the statements we make. How do you do that? You just keep doing it. I was speaking with somebody recently about the neurons. We're talking about neural pathways in the brain in the class that I've been teaching, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And, we have physical structures in the brain that are aligning with our consciousness and the conscious paths that we choose, whether we're aware of those choices or not. And so those neural pathways are basically creating habits in our lives. And they're based in belief, they're rooted in feeling. And so What we need to do is we need to dismantle those which no longer work for us. Now, part of the conversation I was having is that, there may be instances where, like we walk through the forest and create the path. I know many of us have heard that metaphor for the same kind of construct. We walk through the forest, and as we continue to walk through the forest, we actually create a path and it groove into the ground. Well, consider some of these paths we may have walked so frequently that not only have we created a groove in the ground, we are now in a ditch. We're down below where all we can see is that path. And perhaps what we need to do is lift ourselves up to look around and see that there's another way. Affirmations can help do that. But you got to keep consistent with them, and you've got to begin to acknowledge that if something comes up that is counter to the affirmation, you got to say, is this the belief I want to hold on to? Becoming aware of that belief is a very powerful tool. And so today's prayer is going to be on allowing ourselves to gracefully, gently, and easily address those beliefs that we recognize and welcome the recognition of more beliefs so that we can actively change. So if it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, I invite you to do so. Allow yourself to have this moment to just relax. Yes. I love to close my eyes and allow myself to go to a place where the attention is turned, my active attention is turned to the inner life. For the inner life is the thing that is flowing forth and becoming the outer expression. And so I needn't worry about the outer expression, for as I shift my conscious inner life, the outer expression follows suit. And so I place my awareness now on that inner life, an active, magnificent, flowing, easeful inner life. I root myself in the awareness of the One, the infinite power and presence that we call God, that magnificent resource of all that is. And all that is this resource in form. There is no separation. There is only God. The principle of creation, the energy of creation, and creation itself. God being infinite means there is nothing at all separate. And so what I know is that we are that power, we are that presence, we are that light, we are the life, we are the magnificence. We are God. We are living its life, calling it our own. We are experiencing the love, the pure love of divinity as our love. And so I know the word I speak right now is infused with the infinite power of creation, for it is God as me speaking my words into being. And so I speak my word on behalf of each and every one of us to know that there is that which opens up in awareness to the beliefs that are operating below the level of awareness. And as I work in my life, and as we each and every one of us work in our lives, I affirm and know that there is an opening to understanding. This opening allows decisions to be made. It allows magnificence to unfold. For when I am made aware, I am put in a position of power to do something in my life. And so I welcome the flow. I welcome the knowledge. I welcome the unfolding and awakening of the belief at the core of all that is. And so as I do my spiritual work, and I trust as each and every one of us does our spiritual work, we are illuminated more and more and more. And the result is a more magnificent outflow and expression of this thing called life. So with graceful, easeful, gentle flow, I let it be so. With gratitude overflowing from within, I know it as so. And I affirm it by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. Well, thank you for joining me here. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a random reading day, Friday. Can you believe this week has gone by so quickly? Also join me. Every weekday, 11:30 a.m. Arizona time, right here on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching. Like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. Join me on Sundays for meditation and our Sunday celebration. You can find all the information about all these things on our website, unitytucson.com. But that's it for today. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Peace and blessings to you. Be well.